Welcome to the Vacationeers, Theme Parks and More podcast. Join us as we discuss vacation planning, reporting, and reviews on vacations ranging from Disney and theme parks to cruising and beach getaways with everything in between. So grab your passport, a fast pass, and an umbrella drink because the show's about to begin. And now, without any further delay, here is your ghost host, Vacationeer Tom.
Welcome to episode 46 of the Vacationeers, Theme Parks and More podcast. I am your host, Tom, joined alongside my panel of Joe. You're by yourself today.
It's a panel of one, baby. It's a panel of one.
Not only is it a panel of one, but you're actually in studio. So,
which is why it's a panel of one. People will tolerate me online, but not in person.
Yes. Actually, I'm leaving. I'm going to call in. This episode, we are doing the Disney cruise that we did back in August. Finally getting around to the Disney cruise. So excited. You just came back from your Carnival cruise, and that will be the next episode. So stay 2 cruises back to back. So exciting. But first, let's do the Disney cruise. It was a Disney Dream 4-day cruise, Monday, August 27th through Friday, August 31st. This was part of our 2-week vacation. You may have heard the previous episodes where we talked about the Go Orlando card.
Gatorland and other things.
Yeah, just Gatorland and other things, yes. But yeah, this was the tail end of that. It was the 4-day cruise on the Disney Dream. So let us begin. First, let's talk about the embarkation. So much better. So I've only been on one other cruise, and if you go back and listen to, wow, I should have this information in front of me. I don't know what episode it is. It's pretty old. I don't know when.
It's one of the first. It's
yeah.
one of our early episodes.
Yeah, it was very early. So go back, listen to the old Carnival cruise we did over last Thanksgiving.
Can we put a link to it in the...
Oh, we can, and I will. There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
Look at this. We will put a link to it.
High
All
tech.
right.
Hey, also, this episode will be on YouTube. There will be a YouTube version, so you can see what we're talking about. That'll be fantastic. And speaking of YouTube, I guess I should probably get in that too. We're over the board today. Yeah, go to our YouTube channel. Check out all our new contents. We have a ton of stuff. And nothing new from the cruise. Maybe I'll add some standalone cruise stuff after talking about this. And Joe, you have some stuff, right? That you can add into our next week's episode or our next episode?
I do. I have a number of photos. We got to get a hold of my daughter. She was the
photo person.
She took many photos
on
this cruise. I caught a couple.
All right. Yeah, we have to get our hands on those photos so we can add them into the podcast when we record that one. Okay. But let's get back into the Disney Dream cruise. Like I said, the embarkation of this trip was so much more relaxed than the one of our Carnival. Though I can't blame Carnival because there was, fog or something.
There was fog. It was the Port of Baltimore.
Yeah, so.
And
in
a preview of the next episode, Jacksonville also has fog.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I'm excited to hear about a good embarkation process because I've been on 2 cruises and both of them were fogged in and was wild and crazy.
But you know what? Before we get into the actual embarkation, we did our prepaid gratuities. And we did the prepaid gratuities on the Carnival cruise as well. And I never got a break. Maybe I didn't get it, but I got a breakdown of the gratuities we actually paid for the Disney one. So I was perusing them. Would you care to know what our waiting staff got, or what we paid in gratuities on our cruise?
So did they break it down per person, or the stewards got this, the waiters got that?
I think it's specific person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they have their names right here. So yeah, it's the person. So our server, R3 1 table 16, I guess that's our signature, got $80. So $80 for the server to serve 1, 2. That's for 5 people. So I'm not sure how that breaks down. Well, they split it all up. So then there's assistant server who gets $60. So that's good. Now this is what's weird. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
The head server. How much do you think the head server gets?
The head server got more than the server, didn't he?
$20.
20. So okay, so he's getting
I don't know. What he's the head. Why isn't he getting what's he doing?
He is like Paulie
supervisor?
And he's like Paulie in Goodfellas. So every
Just give 'em a
time
little
they
taste.
get a score, they give Paulie a little taste of it to keep
give
him
a little
happy. It's
taste.
a little protection.
Okay, yeah, that's weird. 'Cause the head server, you'd think, oh, okay, he's gonna get a nice tip. Nope.
But he's not doing any work.
Yeah.
He's just watching the other servers and taking a 20 off.
Yeah, he's
each.
getting everybody. Yeah. Okay, there you go. So, I'm not gonna try to say this
He's
guy's name.
offering he's offering protection to the
Yeah,
other servers.
there we go. Yeah, $20. And then stateroom host gets 80. So,
Wow, that seems.
and that's it.
Those people work a lot harder than the servers. And I
Yeah,
know
yeah, they're twice a
we already
day.
got hate on this podcast for me saying that. I'm certain that I just made a lot of people angry. However,
yeah.
those stewards are fantastic and they work their butts off.
They do. They're in there at least twice a day, working.
And how is it that a steward can meet you on the first day of a cruise and know the names of your entire family, of every room that he works with?
Yeah.
Without fail, and he does it every 4 to 5 days over and over and over again.
Oh man, I couldn't do it. I can't even do it for my own family.
He's asking the names of your kids. I don't know. I just come here. I'm going to ask you later.
Yeah, so there you go.
Hey, Raj, what's the big one called?
Yeah, so that was interesting. I saw that in the paperwork. Like, oh, well, there you go. Yeah. So we paid for the prepaid gratuities. We also bought the picture package through Disney. If you pre-order it before the cruise, it's a little under $200 for the package, and that's unlimited digital prints or digital copies of your photos. So being Disney, I thought, well, that'd be a good idea because Carnival Cruise, you couldn't go anywhere with those photographers snapping pictures of you. Like every dinner, every time you go off the boat.
Oh, yeah, you can't move without photographers all over the place.
So I figured this would be a good idea because it's a Disney one. It'd be very nice. And plus, you can order it, and if while you're on the boat, as long as you don't download any of the photos, you can always cancel it and get your money back. So I figured it's a no-lose situation. I can get a discount if I pre-order it, and I can always cancel it if I see fit. But I was disappointed in the Disney photo package only because they didn't have it wasn't like Carnival where you had a mass amount of photographers always taking your picture. Now they had them for the animal, the character meet and greets. They always had them there. And we did get one for Pirates Night, which I'll show you later. They came around the table for dinner for that. And I did see them for other dinners, but they didn't make it a point to see everybody and take pictures.
Really?
Yeah. So we got one picture during a dinner. Oh, and they also have face recognition. Face recognition software. So they take your photo, and they don't ask for your room key or anything, and they just take your photo and they take it to your face. But it doesn't work that well. I'm missing. I think there are at least 3 pictures I'm aware of that we took that they're gone. They never showed up in our package. And why they can't just have you give your room number, I don't know.
They have to use your fancy software that doesn't work?
Yes.
The glare off your glasses throws it off.
Yeah, whatever it is. And we did have other people stuff too. So
of course.
Yeah, so we deleted those obviously.
No, you should keep them. Print them out, hang them on your wall.
This is what Disney thinks we are.
Here's from our Disney cruise. Who are they? That's us.
Yeah, according to Disney's face recognition.
Well, I mean, you should find the people in that picture and do a 23andMe. There might be some family drama next Thanksgiving.
It could be. But yeah, so I wasn't happy about that. So overall, the photos, I think I got 18. I counted them. Obviously, you got duplicates of us like doing different poses and stuff. I got 18 different poses, or 8 different photos through the 4-day cruise. I didn't do the math. You gonna do the math real quick? It's a little too much for my brain.
So what was it? 8 photos for $200?
18.
18?
Well, 20 would be 10.
Yeah, 20, but yeah, just rounded to 20, and
yeah.
so yeah, $10.
Yeah, that's a little high as far as I'm concerned.
That's a lot per picture.
Yes, yeah.
Especially when you don't get to pick the picture. Because we did a. I suppose that should be for the next one. They had Carnival. They had a photo shoot. They had people set up all over the place at this cruise where.
Oh.
They just had stations where you could go and they would actually do a whole photo shoot with your family and pose you in a bunch of different positions all over the place.
Oh, that's interesting.
And it was kind of neat. They didn't do that on the Pride, but on this one they really did. They had stations all through the ship.
Well, they had them here they had 2 kinds. They had like something like that, but that was an upcharge. It was through a different studio. But they had stuff like, all right, take a photo now, take it like you're a pirate, you know. So they did like that type of thing. But
oh yeah,
nothing like
that kind of annoyed me at Disney. Okay, you hold your hand up, and they're gonna digitally put a bird on it. Or
yeah.
That was neat for the first second, and then got tiresome quickly.
Yeah, indeed.
Oh, look, you have Photoshop. Woo!
Like I said, they always had them for the meet and greets. That you never had a problem there. And I overheard people not liking the fact that all the photos come with a border. You know, Disney puts a border around it.
On every one?
All of them. And you can't get them without them. So everyone's like, well, like people are like, well, you can crop it out. I'm like, okay, yeah. I mean, I don't mind because I don't mind the Disney border myself. Whatever. Mm-hmm. I for every photo I got through Disney, I also took my DSLR, so I got one for there too. So I have one that's not bordered. So for me, it's not a big deal, but I know there were some people complaining about that. All right, let's get. I think that's all I did for the pre stuff. As far as the excursions, we did go ahead and buy. What did we buy? Let me see. I have this sheet too. So yeah, we got the snorkel lagoon rental equipment. We got 2 of those, and they were $34 a piece, and they gave you a full snorkel for the day. So we pre-booked that as well. Now, the one thing you couldn't do is pre-book the Disney 5K on the private island. You had to wait till you got on the ship to do that. So as soon as we got on the ship, we went and we registered for that. So that was.
So you ran a
fun.
5K on the on the drug dealers runway.
Yeah.
Nice.
We were on that runway. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Part of the 5K is on that runway. So
everybody go watch Rob Plays.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. When I was running it, I'm like, well, this is where drug dealers used to fly down.
Yeah, Disney, the only people who can face down a cartel dollar for dollar and win.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's move into the actual getting to the park. So as far as parking goes, we were going to stay off site, and at the very last minute, I decided just to stay on site and pay the little extra. But let me go through some of the parking options you have down at Port Canaveral. So if you go on a cruise, that you'll know what you can do. So off-site, the 2 closest are Park Port Canaveral and Park in Cruise. And they're approximately about 3 miles away, and of course they have the shuttle. Let's see, they're $10.95 a day, so it would cost us about $54 to park there. Then there's Lots of Honor. This is a portion of it goes to building homes for disabled veterans, and that is about 3.5 miles away, so it's a half mile further out. And it is $7.95 a day, so it costs us about $39.75 to park there. Then you have Go Port Canaveral. It's about 5.5 miles away. Here is interesting. Parking is free here. However, you are charged $9.95 per person each way, $40 a couple. So it's the same rate whether it's a 3-night or a 9-night cruise. So if you're doing 9 nights, you're better off to park here because they're not charging you per night. They're just charging you for the one trip back and forth.
Now, are they all secured, monitored lots?
Yes, all these I'm going over are, yes. So we decided to pay the on-site. There's a couple reasons that we decided to do it, and that was $17 a day, so it was $85. So from the cheapest we could have went to the most we could have went about $45. So it is a pretty good number. But the downside, obviously, off-site, you have to pull in. Then they have shuttles. Then they have X amount of shuttles. So I don't know, that could be a nuisance to get your baggage onto the shuttle. Then you have to wait for another shuttle.
I think getting off, it's a much bigger deal than getting on the ship.
Yeah, getting off would be a nightmare because, you got everybody getting off the ship, and everyone who parked there is trying to get into these shuttles.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go home, and it's emergency, and everybody has to pee. And
we're a family of 5, so I'd be trying to get in that shuttle when only like 3 of us would make it. It's just like, I could foresee the writing on the wall. So it'd be so much more convenient to park literally right next to the dock. That's where this parking deck is. But also, I read online before actually going that most people, obviously you pull into a parking deck, you park on level 1 and 2 if you have to, because then you can just walk across to the boat. Mm-hmm. However, the 3rd level, they have a direct access to the boat from there, which not everyone knows. So if you go up and park at 3, and it's less crowded because people don't know that. Everyone's down on the ground level trying to get on the boat, and this is
And you've got your own entrance to the ship, yes, and probably a much closer parking spot because no one's up there, right?
Yeah. So we were there first thing, Johnny on the spot in the morning, And yeah, we paid for our parking, and then we went up the 3 levels. And we were not the only people who know this, because there was there's probably about 15 to 18 people ahead of us. This is a picture right here you're seeing now. That's us waiting. This is in the parking deck waiting. So there's about 15 people ahead of us to get into the terminal that they're waiting, to cut off. So we got to the port around 9:45, dropped off the bag. There's no wait to drop off. We pulled right up, dropped off the bag, then went to the parking deck. So that was sweet. We checked in our stuff. Then we paid, went straight to the 3rd level, got into line at the terminal right before 10 a.m. And about a dozen people ahead of us, like I said, yeah. There were still, so at 10 a.m., there's still a few guests exiting from the prior cruise. So that was interesting. They're just waiting around. Then there's a security guard on this parking deck. There's a security guard with a shotgun rifle walking around. Like, wow, that's hardcore. I could not believe he had I know, a pistol, yes.
Yeah, but this is, well, you're leaving the country. I mean, this is U.S. Customs, right? I mean, these guys are...
Yeah, I guess.
We have a fun customs story.
Oh,
tomorrow.
Lovely.
In the next episode.
Next episode.
we have fun customs stories from Port Jacksonville.
Cavity searches?
Well, that was the New Year's Eve party.
Oh, yeah, that was over New Year's. Oh, yeah, I can't wait to hear your one. But let's get back into mine. All right, so the terminal opened, it's scheduled to open around 10:30, and that's exactly when it did. The funny thing is, I love people. So the terminal opens, we go through, and if they have their own screening area. So there's, you put your bags, and it goes through the X-ray, and you go through the metal detector. The guy ahead of us tried to bring a set of tools onto the cruise ship. Like a hammer and a screw. I don't know what kind of tools they were.
In case he needed to fix something in his room.
He had tools with him. He had to go back to his car, lose his place in line.
And put his tools away.
Put his tools away. Like, why are you bringing tools?
What happens if the sink breaks in your stateroom? Are you just going to leave that up to other people?
Yeah, it was very strange.
I'm telling you, this is Ron Swanson on a cruise ship.
Yeah, it was very strange. Now, in the terminal... Now, let me tell you something. Oh, Joe, so heaven.
This is a beautiful terminal.
Oh, it's a gorgeous terminal.
These are terminal photos, which shocked
me.
I'm like,
these are terminal photos.
This looks like a really posh area of
Let
a
me
ship,
tell you how wonderful this check-in area. Let me tell you how the embarkation went for us. As compared to the Carnival. We pull up to the ship, no wait, give them our bag to be checked. Pull into the parking deck, no wait. Wait about a half hour. The port hasn't opened. So we wait outside the parking deck for about a half hour. It opens up. We go right in. Get security check, literally almost no wait except for the guy. They had to tell to go back and take your tools away, except for him. Then we went into the port terminal. We waited. No, we didn't wait. We went in, and there was a whole line of people waiting to wait on you. Went right in, got checked into the boat, and then we sat down. They gave us a number. So we had, what was our number? They gave us a number to board the ship. We were like 4 or something. So we sat in the terminal, not lined up like a bunch of crazy through this huge queue.
So there were seats?
Ton of padded seating.
Padded seating.
Padded seating. We got a picture with Minnie Mouse. She was there taking pictures with people.
This is amazing. And I would like to, on another note, I would like to say this is a photograph of Tom Zauntz on vacation without Crocs. He's wearing legitimate flip-flops.
Flip-flops, real flip-flops. That's right. So everyone here, yeah, not one of us. That's amazing because not one of us is wearing Crocs.
It's shocking. And you guys are really stepping it up for a Disney cruise.
Yeah. So we got our picture with Minnie. Went to the bathroom. They had plenty of bathrooms.
I cannot believe this is the terminal. I mean, most ships aren't this nice, and this is the crappy terminal.
Yeah. They gave us the navigator. Oh, well, yeah, like your navigator. So yeah, they give you this when you check in, so that way you can sit there waiting and you can see everything's going on the ship that night.
Let me see that. That is amazing. This is like professionally printed stuff.
Printed.
It's not just a list printed off an inkjet 3 minutes ago.
No, yeah, really nice. So we sat there.
I'm starting to understand the markup a little bit. This is amazing because. I mean, I went to our Greyhound station. You're in this place. I mean, this is so cool. Wow.
Here's the best part, Joe. So we got all these people waiting to get on the cruise. So they start They have the number system. So all right, everyone who's on 1, welcome aboard. So everyone gets up, They walk in. Now, you do have the nut jobs, which I don't understand, who crowd around the place where they're calling the numbers. They're like 4. They're calling 1, and they're just standing there. Like, dude, sit down.
Yeah, some guy who's not going to be called for the next 30 minutes
Yes.
is always in the front of the line.
Yes.
Right, and he's got 7 kids with him.
Yeah, I don't understand, because people are actually, who are called, have to try to maneuver around these people to get to the point where they can go onto the ship.
These are the same people that go onto the ship, and they're planted there to rush onto elevators as soon as the doors open.
Yes. Yeah. Don't let anyone out. We're going in. Yeah. So we stood there. I think we were like 7 or something. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We sat there the whole time. They called 7. We stood up. We went on. We had to get around these people who decided they want to wait there, and we had to wait a little bit because there is a photo opportunity as you go around, like with the background of the island or the ship, or it's like a faux ship behind you or something.
Mm.
So that got a little backed up, but it was 10 minutes, tops, not even that. And then we were on the ship. Yeah, that was it. That was the embarkation. It was like the most pleasant thing ever. Well, compared to the Carnival cruise, the most pleasant thing you'd ever, like, how you can buy the upgrade for the Carnival to get priority access?
Yes.
They're like, I don't know what you would do. Like, yes, maybe you get the
There's
number
no
1.
point of it here.
Yes, there's just no point. There's really nothing.
That is amazing. Yeah, because I bought the priority access in. It is needed on a Carnival cruise.
So we get in. Of course, when they announce it, and now here's the Zantz family, and you walk through, and all the staff are like clapping, like it's like, oh wow,
Oh, the Zantz has made it.
Oh, thank God you're here. Yeah.
It's about time.
Where's the rest of them?
If they only knew. If they had a bunch of whiskey in a karaoke bar, you'd see the rest of our family come.
Yeah. Wow.
But this is beautiful.
Oh yeah, the ship. I like I said, there's more pictures I'll have in the podcast. Only through the one, but it's
that is an amazing picture.
They have a huge chandelier. It's absolutely, the ship is.
And I love that it's
beautiful.
Donald, the statue. Of Donald
Oh
there.
yeah.
That is amazing because Disney may be a little over Mickey centric sometimes. I like Donald getting his props.
Yeah, he got his props for sure. All right, so as far as embarkation goes, okay, so the characters. So like I said, they had the characters. So we got characters with, that's the mini one with the the border. So this is the one that you had to stop. Oh no, this isn't that one.
Right. This is Minnie getting married at sea.
I don't know I have no idea what's going on there. There's Belle. There's, of course, you got to get one with Sailor Mickey, right, or Captain Mickey, or whatever his name is. It's funny, for this shot, I was wearing my my podcast shirt, and the photographer's like, "Oh, what's that?" And I said, "Oh, it's Vacation Podcast." He goes, "Oh, I'm gonna have to listen." I'm like, "All right, I'll hold you that." Hey, so whoever that is, welcome.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yeah, and thank you for being so patient.
Yes, it's been a while.
Waiting low these many months.
Like, when are they going to do it? Who is this? Tiana? I think. Yeah, from Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog?
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I
Really?
don't know that one.
Yeah. It's like a Louisiana one.
We have a Louisiana Disney princess?
Yes.
Wow.
No, I think I've seen this movie.
She like make Cajun chicken?
I don't know. I don't remember it. I'll be honest with you. I thought her name was Tierra, but I think it's Tiana. Or Tiana. Tiana? I don't know.
I couldn't tell you. I've never heard of it.
And there's one photo of us.
I had no idea America had or the United States had a Disney princess. I'm impressed.
You mean the United States?
Louisiana.
I'll have to think about this. You're hurting my brain here. You tell me, okay, they're all from fake places, right? That's what you're saying?
You said Louisiana, right?
Yes.
No, they're all from real places.
Did you tell me that there's no other United States princess?
Name one.
I don't know.
There aren't.
Hold on.
Well, maybe Pocahontas. Pocahontas is a
Pocahontas
Disney princess.
is, yes.
I forgot she was a Disney princess. Then again,
You know,
she
I
was
never-
kidnapped and
it
taken
ne-
to Spain, I think. So.
It never occurred to me that, they're all foreign. Huh. I like that. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, because Disney uses a lot of fairy tales, and
Yeah,
there's not
they're
many
all- yeah.
Louisiana fairy tales.
Yeah,
but
we're kind of a newer country.
Yeah, to be fair, it's hard to get a fairy tale when we're only 200 years old.
Yeah.
And who wants? Oh, hey, look, a Kansas corn princess. I mean, that is gonna be.
Yeah, we got some
gonna be
coming,
a
though.
crappy movie.
Yeah, no bueno.
Oh, look, it's Princess Ethanol.
All right, so let's talk about our stateroom. We had stateroom 7610. Now this has a veranda because you had to get a veranda if you had families of 5. So it had a bed with a bunk bed. So it's for the podcasts. I will show a video of the interior of the stateroom as we went in. So the couch pulls out to a bunk bed.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is huge. This is like a hotel room.
Yeah. It's pretty big. Then you have the.
I wish you could see
deck.
water.
Nope, that's all. That's
So
the
we
view the
had to
whole
look at
time.
the parking lot the whole time.
It was miserable. Here's the part I like though. First of all, so under the
love
bed.
that hat.
So under I know the goofy hat. So under the bed you could store stuff. It was like a regular bed.
Mm-hmm.
And here they had a one bathroom that is sink and a shower.
Whoa.
And then guess what? They have another that has a sink and a toilet. So they separated the two.
That is amazing.
So you have 2
Holy
sinks,
cow.
so you can brush your teeth or whatever. And if one person wants to shower, one person's going to the bathroom, you can do so.
Wow.
Pretty sweet.
That's an innovation that never occurred to me. Was
Now I saw some podcasts where like the dude doesn't like that because he wanted to be able to go to the bathroom, take a shower without going out in the hallway or whatever. But for me, I thought it was for family of 5.
it's nice. Someone's in the
nice.
shower and you have to go to the
Yes,
bathroom.
yep.
It's available.
And you have 2 sinks in the morning when you brush your teeth, or at night you get 2 people brushing their teeth at the same time. So that's very nice
That is
little
amazing.
thing. Also, another thing I forgot about. Before we got into the ship, I bought us a replica of the ship, Disney Dream. Because I always lamented that I did not get the Carnival Pride one that you did. And now I'm going back to try to find it. I can't. eBay, nowhere can I find that ship. I got a Christmas ornament. But it said it was Carnival Pride on the Christmas ornament, like when I bought it on eBay. But when I got it, it's just a generic Carnival. I think it's like Carnival Pride, like you're proud of Carnival.
Oh, but it's not the Carnival Pride.
Yes.
Hmm.
So I have a generic, but I do not have a Pride like you have, like a little model. And
Yeah, we
I
made sure
keep my eyes
got
out
the
for it.
Elation now too, so we have
Yes,
two prides,
very nice.
so
Yeah,
2 ships.
trust me. Yeah, get them while you can, because you think you can get them. I thought it'd be a dime a dozen. How could I not be able to get one of those Carnival Pride little models? Nope.
Amazing.
Crazy. So I made sure for the Disney one, I bought that sucker. And so I bought it and I had it delivered to our stateroom. So when we got in, it was already there. So the kids could go around and open it up and see what it was. So that was nice. And I had I also got the beer mug. So you buy the beer mug, and all the beer you buy, you get for $5. So I think you buy a 16-ounce size, which I think is like $5 or whatever, and you get the free 4 ounces because it's a 20-ounce mug.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a nice glass mug. It's a collectible, and you can take it on multiple cruises. So what happens is you have the mug, 20-ounce mug, you take it. Now, I'll be honest with you, I never used the mug on the ship. I never bought a beer with it. Yeah, no. You take the mug, and you take it to a bar, and you get your drink, and here's the good thing about it. Once you're done, you can turn the mug back into them, and they'll give you a chip. Then you just carry the chip around, and the next time you can go to the bar, get another mug, so you don't have to carry a dirty mug with you.
So you don't have to carry a cup around the whole time.
Yes, because it's a heavy glass mug. I'll show it to you after the podcast. Very nice glass mug. So I bought it more for the souvenir value of it than to try to save on 4 ounces of beer. I'm trying to think how much I don't know if I drank it all on the cruise. When I'm not with my family, when I'm just with my family, I don't need to drink as much.
Wow.
What a revelation.
I could lend you Carol. Worst case, beer's not going to cut it.
Yeah.
Where's the Disney Jack Daniels? Disney distilleries.
But you can see here, here's a photo where this is the couch where I guess it comes out of the wall. So there's the 2 bunks and there's the bed on the side. So there's that, then the main bed. So there's 5. So you can easily sleep 5.
Are those that short? I mean, they look really like child size lengthwise.
Bunk beds?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're not that upper bunk is not made for an adult.
Okay, because I'm like, he's filling that whole bed, and
Well, he's pretty tall though. But yeah.
Logan's not that tall.
Well, yeah, these are kids. I think there's a max weight on these that you're not supposed to exceed. So yeah, I don't I don't think you have to worry about that. Also, okay, like any good Disney fan, we decided at the last minute, of course, because heaven forbid we planned that out. The doors are metal, so you can buy magnetic things to stick on them, and a lot of people do that on the Disney cruises. They buy little things that say they're this family, blah 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 blah. So we tried to do it on Amazon, but it took too long because we were like the week of, we were like, oh, we should get this, and it was too late. So Etsy, they had them where you could get them delivered much sooner. So we bought one. It turned out really nice, except it says Our Cruise 2018. It says the Zaunts.
They didn't put the apostrophe on the end?
No. Yeah. I was like, oh, come on. The Zaunts. I mean, that's fine, but still.
Well, they would have put the apostrophe in the wrong spot, to tell you the truth.
I'll be honest with you. I don't, when I wrote, because you buy it on Etsy and then you write a note. You had to write a note to say like what you want on it. Because everything else was the Smiths, the blah, blah, the blah. I said the Zaunts family or something because I don't know how to pluralize it.
You put the apostrophe after the S. The Zaunts has an apostrophe after.
So there's no other S.
Z-O-N-T-S apostrophe.
That's how you do it for sure? Okay.
That's how I've always done it.
I've never had to.
and no grammar Nazis have come after me.
All right. Yeah, so I did not get the apostrophe.
I might be wrong, though, but no grammar Nazis have attacked me. So if there are any people who actually understand grammar...
Yeah, man, that is not mine.
Please inform me if I've been wrong.
Yeah, and Trish told me after, I was like, it should be our first... No, it's not our first cruise, though. Yeah, she's crazy.
That's not your first.
Yeah.
Well, you're just
family.
denying it. Yeah, well, you didn't take the kids on the first one. So.
Yeah, so maybe. I don't know. I just like, whatever. And, of course, every night they'd make different designs.
That's how they use different colored towels.
I guess it's a two-tone towel. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Very strange.
I'm just used to just the pure white ones.
Well, they're fancy. And we get the little mints. Of course, the kids always stole those, so I don't know if I even got one of those. Oh, here's an interesting story. So our YouTube video, Disney Dream Cruise Time Lapse Docking at Nassau, Bahamas. Right after we got back from the cruise, I put this video up. I get a comment on that video from Chopsticks. Hello, Chopsticks, if you're listening. I get a comment on the video that they were on the very next cruise in our exact same stateroom.
Oh, wow.
What a small world.
That's it. And they have your iPod.
Yeah. If you ever want to see it again.
That is amazing. Well, hello, Chopsticks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I apologize for the state my brother's family left this stateroom in.
Oh, yeah. Rock star.
Yeah. I'm sure they just stayed in the shower the whole time.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'm like, wow, what a small world. Also, we bought the kids. We were at the Disney outlets the earlier part of the vacation, and they had lanyards for like they were Pirates of the Caribbean lanyards. They're on clearance for like $2 or $1.50. So we bought those for them because you get the key card of the Key World, and that's how you get like into your door and how you bill things. Anything you want to use this card. And of course, there's no way to like. I think if you're two-time cruiser, they give you a lanyard to have. But for us first timers, you don't get one. So we bought these so the kids could wear them around. So they had something so they don't lose their cards.
Yeah, the key card. Yeah. We had the lanyards from our cruise, and we bought the kids' lanyards.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So it was nice.
Oh, and speaking of docking,
yeah,
I have a picture you might want to add to the podcast. This is kind of a our ship was docking in the Bahamas. I noticed there was where they had gangways along the dock for different ships. They had a Royal Caribbean gangway just there. They had these different gangways, and I noticed out of my stateroom window, I found the hidden Mickey painted on the dock in Nassau where they were mounting the gangways for the Disney cruise ships.
Oh, very interesting. Yeah.
The cruise ships pull in and I'm like, oh my God, there's a hidden Mickey in Nassau right on the port where they dock the ship. And there was a gangway just across from it. That's where they...
Oh, that was probably...
That's where they put the stairs for the Disney cruise ships.
Nice. I will add that to the podcast. Nice. Okay, let's move into... Let's make sure I got everything. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Let's move into the kids' clubs. My kids really didn't do much with the kids' clubs, unfortunately, but we did do... when you first boarded, you could go through them, do a tour. It was like an open house for all of them. So we walked through them, and we got to see them all. I have videos for them that you can watch. The first one we're talking about is Edge, I guess. This is the 11 to 14-year-old. So my youngest son was a little too... he was 10, I believe. So you could sign a waiver, however, to get him in. So my daughter and my one son could do this kids club. As you can see, there's big TVs. There's a bunch of video games, a foosball table, a huge Connect 4 board. That's the video game. Graphics are amazing nowadays.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's the only time Logan wanted to play video games right now. I was like, dude, we're just touring. We'll come back. You can come back. And he never did. Of course. Yeah, so it's nice. They have board games there too. Big mat. It was a very nice area for the 11 to 14-year-olds to go to. Again, that's called Edge. You got to go and sign in and do your thing. It was a very nice place to be. Then you have the Oceaneers Club. This is 3 to 12. You go, and so this one's interesting. I blame myself for this. So it's huge, and they have different sections. So it's like a octagon in the middle, and they break off into different sections. Like this is Disney Infinity section. So this has all the Disney Infinity game stuff. You can go and play, and they have all the characters that you can play with, which is real nice. But when you first go in here, you have to check your child in because it's the 3 to 12, and they give you a Disney I should know, Magic Band.
The Magic Band. Oh, they got Magic Band. Oh.
They give you Magic Band. We're like, oh, how nice! Cool. That's awesome. Now, the night that we're supposed to check out, I was reading the stuff where you check out. Apparently, they charge you for that band if you do not return it.
Front row.
Yeah. So guess what? It was already too late because it was like return this band by like 10 p.m. and you can we won't charge you the $30 or $40 or whatever it is for this band. It was already too late. It was already later. Like, ouch. Oh well, there you go. I guess that wasn't free. They should have said something. I mean, it's on the departure stuff, but who looks at that before, like right before you go to bed? I don't know. Maybe it's my fault. They have the fairies. You can see they, bunch of fairy stuff. They have tablets and they have the little fairies in the little houses.
Nice.
Yeah, very cute. Good for little girls for sure. But yeah, man. So they have the Magic Bands.
You got some souvenir Magic Bands.
Yeah, souvenir Magic Bands.
Now, did they open the room and all that stuff as well?
Nope. But you had to scan to get into this place. But that they went, I think, one or two times total. So they, of course, they have a big Star Wars section, which is pretty
okay.
awesome.
Star Wars. I was like, what is that? Is it like a submarine or something?
No,
it's
Star Wars. Oh, so good.
Nice.
And they had like the big round table.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Did they have that weird game where they have little monsters smashing each other?
No. Well, that would have been pretty sweet, though. And, of course, they have...
Toy Story.
Yeah, they have Toy Story section where you can build. They have all kinds of stuff. So they have the bed. This is the whole Toy Story. You can make little potato heads, and you can draw stuff. They have a slinky. Alexa's going in and out of the slinky. Yeah, it's good for little kids to go around and play around in Toy Story land. It's very cute. And if I were a kid, I'd love this place. They're always doing all kinds of activities. So that's the Oceaneers Club. Then you have Vibe. Now this is the 14 to 17-year-old club that the kids could hang out at. Now this place was pretty awesome. Now watch this video, Joe. This is how you get to Vibe. The Disney ship is full of color. Like the lobbies are beautiful. The hallways are beautiful. We're like, there's a life jacket. We're like in the back.
This looks like some weird industrial section.
Yeah. We're like, this can't be right. But every once in a while you see little signs say, Vibe this way. Like, what?
Wow, that's kind of, you expect like Bruce Willis to like.
No.
Come out to the coast.
No, Steven Seagal. I'm just a cook.
This is...
Yeah, it's like you go through
like
the back.
Bowels.
Yeah, it's like really weird how you get to this club.
Hey, here, shovel some coal for us, kids.
Yeah, woo. Yeah, it's very, very interesting, the vibe of Vibe. Well, Vibe is... Now, wait till you see this place, Joe, because if I were 17, I'd be in this place the whole time because it is very nice. Oh, and also another thing, the wipes.
Mm-hmm.
Before you go to any place to eat, before you go basically anywhere, they had people stationed handing out wet wipes to wipe your hands. It was amazing how many wet wipes I've used. So you go in, there's a huge area to hang out, to lounge, a huge TV. Of course, it's playing the
Disney Dance-a-thon.
Yeah, what is that? The High School Musical. And they have their own pool. So they have their own little area where they can go outside and hang out at the pool. These cubicles, I'll show you these in the video in a second. So look at that screen for Super Smash. I mean,
wow.
It's
As
giant.
big as that kid in front of it.
Yeah, it's ginormous. They have foosball tables. That's video games there. Rock Band or Guitar Hero. Ian and I played a little bit of Guitar Hero. I don't remember who won, but oh man, so good. Yeah, this is the outdoor area. This is just for them. No one else. Yeah, this isn't anybody else. This is just for the 14-year-olds.
Face.
I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. I mean, you could go out here and just chill. They have everything you'd want. They have their own hot tubs.
Does the pool and hot tub make a Mickey if you look at it from the sky?
Probably does, because it looks like it's up. Looks like there's two of them there, right?
Yeah, is that a round pool? Yes, look. Oh, where's the pool? Did
It's
you
on the
get a
other
shot of the pool?
side. Come around.
Come on, Tom. Turn left.
Turn!
Oh, let's put this camera in.
Man, this is going to be so hard to sync up to the to my I just realized
Oh, you're not
this is
gonna be able
not
to sync
synced
it.
up.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
boy.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
you
Now I'll
got
have
some
to,
work.
I'll have to try to figure out where we are and watching this video.
All right.
Yeah, so there you go.
Just appreciate the effort that's going forth, gentle listener.
There it is. Oh, I don't think so. That's
No,
the
there's
pole.
no-
No.
No,
There is a.
There is not a
That's a
Mickey
pull right there,
hot
but yeah,
tub
I don't
pool
know.
combo.
There's a pool. I don't know what that was.
There's an opportunity for them that just got wasted there.
Oh, trust me, there's plenty
the
of.
next Disney ship.
It has.
I
it.
need some royalties.
Now look at this. So this is a chilling area where you sit. They have remote controls put into the wall there, and you can play games and stuff just relaxing like that.
Nice.
That is awesome. Are you kidding me? Tell me, if you could go to that, you wouldn't go to this place.
Oh yeah, all the time. They just throw the kids out. That's being wasted on teenagers.
Oh man, it's so nice. Of course, I don't know. I guess if you're really antisocial, because they have those huge screen ones. Yeah, I think Ian went there one time, and he came back and said, "Nah, I don't want to do it," and he never went back.
Oh my
I was
god.
like, "Oh, you kids are killing me." You know, we were paying all this money for this cruise for these amenities specifically.
Yeah, this is why you are
Yeah, this is
paying
why
the
we're going to
premium for the
Disney.
Disney cruise. And
Nope. Yep. Oh man, that's
next time
rough.
it's Carnival, kids.
Yeah,
This is why.
This is why. No complaining. So that was the kids clubs. Check out the YouTube video if you want to actually see some stuff. The YouTube video of this episode, that is. Now let's talk about some similarities in some similarities on Carnival and Disney. So I've only been on 2 cruises, but I quickly picked up on a couple similarities between those 2 cruises. It'll be very interesting if you can confirm or deny these with your cruise on Carnival. All right, so the activity director of our first cruise was like a short, just a spunky, like, hey, right, girl, like a lady, right? This one, same thing, almost identical. This one, I'll be honest with you, this one not as, I don't think this one is as outgoing as
The cruise director?
Yeah, the cruise director.
I remember the cruise director from the Pride. She was really outgoing.
Yes. This one, almost identical. She wasn't, the Pride was a foreigner, right? She had an accent.
She was, English or
Yeah,
South
yeah.
African. Or
This
something.
one wasn't, but had basically the same body shape and basically the same person, just a little less personality with no accent. I'm like, huh, that's a weird coincidence of that was the type.
Well, this is the difference because the cruise director of the Carnival Elation was a really outgoing black guy from Houston who moved to Puerto Rico.
Well, okay.
So he was Cam. Hey, shout out to Cam. He was awesome.
Well,
Although we're gonna have to complain about Cam a little bit. We got shafted by a bottle of champagne from Cam.
Oh boy. Okay.
Chris completed his challenge, and Carnival didn't deliver the promised prize.
He is underage, but I'm not on Cam's side here, but I'll wait to hear the
I would
story.
have drank the champagne. It was promised to Chris's parents.
All right. I'll have to wait to hear that story. Another thing I noticed, the Maitre D, both were a distinguished, older, like Italian gentleman. Now, the Carnival, that guy was uber Italian because he was singing the old Frank Sinatra songs. Super. This guy, same thing. Like had the gray, very nice hair, full head of hair, like a small Italian guy walking around. Hey, how you doing? Hey, da. Same exact. Like, this is so weird that like this guy, like the 2 Maitre D's were almost identical for the serving areas. So tell me, you're Maitre D.
On the Carnival, we didn't actually even see the Maitre D
What?
on the Elation. Our seat was kind of in a corner, and we only did the formal dinner twice during the cruise.
Okay.
So we didn't spend a lot of time there. The people at the table next to us
Yeah.
were awful human beings.
All right. Well, you can't rebut this one, so that's good.
I cannot rebut that one, no.
All right, my last one. Now, I think there's no way you can rebut this one either, because this one makes sense too. Professional shoppers. The professional shoppers on the Carnival were a couple. It was an attractive lady and a guy. Here, it was just a lady, but it was an attractive, like, blonde lady. Now, I think this is because professional shoppers, they're salesmen, right? So you'd want an attractive person to try to upsell to get people to buy stuff, for you, which makes sense. Obviously, you'd rather have an attractive salesman than an ugly salesman.
No, yeah, I mean, you can't send, Quasimodo.
Well, if it's a Disney trip, maybe. Or Disney trip.
But, yeah, that's
All right, so, professionals, do you know the professional shopper on your ship? Did you see him?
No.
Okay, good. So
I did not really pay too much. I don't really pay attention to a lot of that stuff. I was like kind of.
So you couldn't confirm any of my stuff, but you could only rebut one.
I rebutted one, yeah. But I'm assuming you're right with a professional shopper.
It makes sense.
Because I only because she wants to see the entertainment staff. It's the singing and dancing and things like that, and so
yeah, yep.
That's who she was primarily concerned with, and of course, what the wife does is what I does.
Yep.
And Carol is the only professional shopper in my life. And I personally think she's beautiful.
Oh, Lord. She doesn't listen to this, so stop.
I know. Oh, you're right. She doesn't listen to this. I'm single. My wife died.
It's a shame she was with my wife in that car accident. All right. Well, there you go. So those are my similarities. Now, let's go some differences I noticed. One of the big differences, obviously, is the soda. Carnival, you have to pay for, it's an upcharge to get soda. Disney, 100% free. You get all the soda you want. No worries. It was easy to get to, and it was unlimited, free flowing.
Now, did they have one of those soda fountains like they had the Epcot, the Coca-Cola sponsored thing with all the Cokes from around the world?
No. They didn't have anything like that. They said they're standard, you go, you have your soda and you get it.
Coke or Pepsi.
Yeah. Wow. Put me on the spot. I don't know.
I feel like Disney would be a Coke company.
I'll be honest with you. I do not know that answer. I have a lot of videos, though, so maybe as we go by on one of the videos, we will notice. Another difference. Okay, here's one that might shock you, Joe. The workers. Okay, so the workers on the Carnival were like insanely out of your way. Like, oh, hello, no. Like, it didn't matter where you were, what the circumstance was. They're always on and very hospitable. Like, almost to they were literally they're your servants. Like, to that degree. Disney, when they were in front of you in a formal capacity, same thing. Very hospitable, very nice. The one time we got up for dinner, we left. I realized I forgot my hat on the dinner table. So I go back to the restaurant. Obviously, it's closed because they're switching out for the next dinner because we had the first seating. Mm-hmm. So they're getting ready for the next seating. So I was like, hey, I forgot my hat. And he goes, oh, hey, let's go to the table, get it. So as I'm going, servers and people are passing me, and they're whizzing by me and just totally ignoring me. If that was the Carnival cruise, I guarantee you every one of them would be like, hey, how you doing? Hey, can we help you? I was like, nobody. They totally ignored me.
Really?
Yeah, it was behind the scenes, quote unquote. So they were too busy to even acknowledge I existed.
Wow, that is shocking.
Yeah,
Carnival. I mean, we had a guy in the Lido deck dining room who was so friendly and awesome that it was you almost had to sneak in if you just wanted a drink and get out. I mean, you had to hide from him. Because he would stand there and literally talk to you for 5 straight minutes about random crap. He was and you can never be mad. They're so friendly.
Yes.
My God, I love these people.
Well, these people weren't rude. They just were indifferent.
About their, wow.
Yeah.
Because Carnival, there's not a single person. I mean, you can see a guy in the maintenance scrubs.
Yeah.
Who you can tell just came from the bowels of the ship.
Yeah.
He's going to he's going out for the
Yeah, his job isn't to appease you.
Yeah, because
but
I
he's
passed the
doing
guys.
so.
I was wandering the ship hunting for the hidden decks on the Carnival ship, and I went and I was right where the employee deck comes out. So this
Yeah.
is where they're going outside.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I mean, there was some guy who just came up from the engine room. He's wearing the scrubs, right? Or
Yeah.
the flight suit type of thing. And he's going out to have a smoke.
Yeah.
Right? You can tell he's going out, and he saw me in the hallway. Hey, how are you doing? I'm like, it's like,
Yeah.
dude, man.
No, I was shocked. I was like, huh, that's interesting. And I can't be upset about it because it's not like
They push you out of the way or anything,
they
right?
weren't being rude, but just they weren't like, I swear, Carnival, it wouldn't matter what situation was. They could be on fire and they say, hey, how you doing? as they jump over the ship to try to put themselves out, you know? So yeah, it was a little weird. And I don't know if it's because, maybe the Disney, like if you make Disney, you're in the top tier of that position. Well, I don't know. They probably get paid about the same, right?
I would guess so. I mean, because the ships aren't even.
I'm sure there's a little
registered.
bit more pride to be on a Disney server than a Carnival, I guess.
Think? I mean, I don't know.
I would think.
I mean, they're not even American companies, so they're paid Bahamian wages and
Yeah,
stuff like
I mean,
that.
it's ridiculously low, yes. So I don't know.
I can't imagine that they have the pride in Disney. I mean, if you're working that many hours, man, you're just hustling
Yeah,
for tips.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Very interesting though. I was shocked. I was like, huh, that's interesting.
I would be willing to bet, and I don't know, and this is purely anecdotal, that they probably get tipped better on Carnival than they do on Disney.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because
Once
Disney's
people
their
pay
price
that
is so
premium
much
for
yeah.
the ship, and you get the because Disney seems to attract that almost rich people
Yeah.
that just refuse to tip and stuff.
Well, the problem is they go in thinking, oh, we pay all this money for this cruise. Obviously, that's trickling down to the workers.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah, they're not getting paid any more than the Carnival guy. So yeah, that was one difference that I was shocked at, but it was good. The service was better at Disney, the dinner service, though. I think Ian's first dessert he never got. Well, we had to say, hey, where's this dessert? Oh, okay, it's coming. But overall, the Carnival service was uber friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't serve for crap, but they were uber friendly. This service was much better, though. I got coffee with my dessert every day. And I assumed by the last day they would just bring it out. They never did. I always had to ask for it.
Mm.
I was like, huh. I would have figured you would have picked up on
Got
that
this by now?
Yeah, but no. But we did miss a day because so they have 3 dining rotations, which we'll get to. They have 3 dining rooms and you rotate. So it's a 4-night cruise. So we duped one. So we had the one, another, the one.
So you had to go to a different dining room each night.
We got 3 different dining rooms. There are 3 dining rooms. And we had 4 nights, so we had one overlap.
See, I would get upset if I had to sit in a different seat, let alone a different dining room.
Well, we had the same.
I love my patterns.
Well, we had the same server, and we had the same people that we sat with. It's just that it was a different room, which they're themed differently. We'll get that in a minute. They're very nice rooms, so I don't mind that. But we skipped the one night because it was a duplicate, and even though it was a duplicate, they served different meals. So it's not really a duplicate. The food's different, but we wanted to, be up and just eat light and do whatever. We want to do other things other than follow the pattern. And the next day we came in to sit down, and the Maitre D, our waiter, like, hey, where were you yesterday? Almost like they're getting docked money. You're like, hey, what happened to you? It's very interesting. Yeah, they're very concerned. They Maitre D, hey, you weren't here yesterday. Yeah, the Maitre D every night came by and shook our hand. Well, I don't know if he shook my hand, but he tapped me back. Hey, how's it going tonight? It was very nice. Yeah, very very good.
Because that's funny because you said that the service was so much better than the
Yes.
Carnival Pride, where I felt the Carnival Pride was much better service than the Carnival Elation.
Oh, really?
We had dinner one night, the formal dinner night.
Yeah.
The service was so screwed up. There were people getting served their desserts by the time we got our soup.
Oh, wow.
And it was just a giant
Wow.
cluster. So
Hey, you know what? That's a good little teaser for the next episode.
this is going to turn into one big, long, blended episode.
Yeah.
I can't shut up is my problem. That part of your brain that says save this thing for later.
Yeah.
I was born without that.
That is true. I'm always telling you, shut up. Like, dude, say that for the podcast. What are you doing? We just don't. When we stop recording, we stop talking.
Yeah, we don't even like each other.
Mom's the word. So that was interesting. Oh, another interesting was I think the level of clientele is clearly different on Disney than Carnival. Obviously, that's going to be based on price. You go to a Carnival cruise for a much cheaper price, so your level of clientele is going to be lower. And there's a couple areas that you can really tell this. First is the bingo. So we played bingo, in which I'll get into that in a little bit. But just in general, the bingo was so different on Disney. First of all, there weren't that many people playing. Like, not that many people were even interested in playing bingo. And they had, like, their bingo had punch holes. Like, you had the bingo card, so you didn't have the dabber.
Oh, you didn't buy the Carnival dabber?
Yeah, you didn't have to buy any dabber. You just punched you got the number. And the lady would call a number, like, B7. Nobody was like, we're in heaven. Or, the stupid things that you say.
Yeah.
Nobody was doing that. Like, so there was no professional bingo players.
These people were not bingo.
They were not savvy.
Connoisseurs.
Yeah, I think if you got a a true bingo connoisseur on a Disney ship, she'd be like, I got my dabber. I want a dab. Screw this. Because they also had electric. So you bought the cards. Half your cards were on this. We're getting into it. So you don't even play half your cards. Essentially, you buy like 10 cards, you have 2 in hand, and the other ones are electronically doing for you. So you sit there and do nothing.
What's the point of bingo without the stupid dabber?
Well, they give you a couple to poke. Hey, these people are too busy.
Oh my God, that's kind of takes a point away of the awful bingo
That's
experience.
What I mean. You get mom into this bingo. I don't know. She doesn't really play. Does she play bingo? Yeah, but she.
Well, I don't know. When we went to bingo on the
she had her own dabber.
Well, she gave me a spare dabber so I could use it.
Okay, so she is one. Yeah.
She reached into her bag and pulled out a spare dabber and asked me if I needed one.
Like, no, I got my own, Mom.
Oh, don't buy these Carnival ones. I got these at the dollar store, and she had a pack of them and handed.
Lord have mercy. The scary thing is, I don't think she knew we were playing bingo. Like, she had those in her pocketbook just for the sake of having.
You never know when a bingo game is going to break out.
Yeah, right? Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, but yeah, this, like a true bingo player would just be appalled and walk out of this game. It was insane. So, yeah, these people aren't into bingo. And it's more of like a form of gambling. Like, here's some money. Tell me if I win. More power to you. The shopping, too. So, like I said, the Carnival Pride, much smaller ship, had 2 professional shoppers. The Disney Dream had 1. And they had the shopping presentation like they do, where they tell you, hey, let's go to Nassau and you get all these deals, And they had the giveaways. And thankfully, because there's barely anybody there, Trish won a nice bracelet or something as one of the giveaways.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she won like the big giveaway. She won it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. See, we skipped that show this time, although we did show up for morning mimosas every day.
Okay. There you go. Oh, they had like a morning show thing?
Yeah, at the end of the morning show, outside the place where they're selling the
ridiculously
priced watches. Free mimosa.
There you go. Again, another tease for this for the Carnival very short episode because you're talking about it all now.
Yeah, I'm not nearly as prepared as you. I don't have like categorized videos and stuff. I just have several notes.
All right, that you're giving away now.
I'm teasing.
Yeah. So. The shopping was very much smaller.
We will be talking about Atlantis.
Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
So there is something to talk about, even if it's not the ship life.
Oh, man, Atlantis. I can't wait for that. So, yeah, you have there's a very small crowd, and they just weren't interested in deals. Like this clientele, if they're going to shop, they're going to go out and just buy it. Retail. Like, I don't want the deal. I don't know.
Yeah, no,
it's just...
If I buy it on sale, I feel cheap.
Yeah, they'd sooner buy it on Disney ship and pay the upcharge or something. I don't know.
Well,
but yeah.
Is there anywhere I could pay more for this?
I'm on the Disney cruise, please. I don't need this discount.
I need the our money bag, not a Disney bag.
Yeah.
So what am I going to take my lunch in?
Yeah. So yeah, it was very small, and it wasn't nearly it wasn't a big deal. Like the Carnival, it was a huge, like, hey, buy this book, gives you all these freebies. Nothing like that. Nothing.
Well, that's because we were adjacent to our mother, who, I mean, she's never passed a coupon book she didn't like. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I think it's like I said, the level of clientele. Now, Trish did go out on the island and she bought a ring, a diamond ring, that I guess at a good price. To me, it was really expensive. I guess they tell you the markup's this, but all right. But you can really deal. Like Nassau, you can deal because. My wife's very tight with her money, so she's standing there. She's been wanting this three diamond ring to go alongside her diamond or wedding band, I guess you'd call it, the diamond of the wedding ring. I guess she's been wanting it for years. She's never pulled the trigger. So we're there, and she's looking at it. I'm like, just do it. You know, it's going to be cheaper. You've been wanting it. Just go ahead and get it. And she's him hawing around.
It's so hard to get blood diamonds in the United States.
Yeah. So of course the people at the store are like sharks, right? They're like, oh well, here, give your daughter this diamond bracelet. they're giving us all this stuff, and they're like, okay, well, yeah, I guess we'll buy it. And she's like, oh man, I should get this ring cleaned. I'm like, tell them you want to clean it. Tell them to clean this ring while they're getting your diamond together. So she, can you clean this, by the way? Because they have the thing there. I'm like, oh sure, we'd love to. She had like all her jewelry cleaned for free. I'm like, yeah, they are dying to make this sell.
Yeah, these people will do anything if they see $1 dangling in front of them.
Yes, and so we had her stuff clean. So yeah, if you ever go to these places, by all means.
Oh yeah, I mean
haggle.
if you want to be like a sideshow hypnotist,
yeah,
bark like a dog. You can wave $1 in front of these salesmen.
Yeah. So she bought a nice diamond ring. That she likes, I guess. I don't know. Rings, I guess I don't get them, but
yeah,
I don't get it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. And I guess if I was a fighter, like, oh yeah, this could help hurt people, but I don't
yeah,
know.
but even so, I mean, then you look like spent in the side rant. So I bought this ruby and diamond necklace for Carol. I was like, it's gorgeous. It's like rubies and diamonds and all this, and it's like, and I mentioned like wearing it. Oh, that's too nice.
Yeah. You have to go out to a fancy place to wear it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't take you to nice enough places to wear that jewelry I bought you.
All right, we're going to Red Lobster.
Put on your Sunday best, kids. We're going to Sears.
Come on, it's closing soon. Oh man, yeah. So, and another big one is that Disney doesn't have a casino. No casino, which is fantastic because, well, trust me, I love the casino.
So the smell of stale cigarettes through the middle of the ship was not...
I don't know where they smoked on the Disney Dream. I did not see it. I did not smell it. I don't know where it was.
I wish that was the case.
I guarantee you there's some place on that ship you could smoke. I just don't know where it was.
I mean, there's a boiler room,
thank God for that.
Send them there.
On the way to Vibe.
Yeah.
It's the smoking
That's
section.
a teen club. Well, they're going to be the ones smoking.
Yeah, they're the ones
anyway.
smoking. Yeah, no one's dumb enough to smoke nowadays.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're all outside vaping.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, I would love if you could purge the cigarettes from the cruises, but
no. You know what? Honestly, that Carnival Pride, you could have them stop smoking. It would smell like cigarettes still for the next 20 years.
You're going to have to... That ship is going to have to be sunk and made into a reef because you're not getting the smell of the smoke out of it. Well, the worst part, they had this casino in the middle of the ship.
Yes, where you had to go through it to get to other things.
Yes.
Yeah, that was weird.
And that was the preferable of the Carnival layouts. Another tease.
Oh, wow, really?
Right.
Oh, man. You got me hooked. You got me hooked. I think we should probably split this into a 2-episode episode. Is that right? 2-episode? Two episode review or trip report.
This will be 2 episodes.
Yeah, because we're already over an hour, and I looked down, and I still have probably another hour worth of stuff
I think
to go
this
through.
is getting close to the end of part 1.
Yes, part 1.
So, okay, so all that stuff we said earlier about the next podcast. Well, we meant the next.
Yeah, the following.
Yes. The next trip report.
Well, it's only fair because it took 6 months to get this one out. So yours should sit for 6 months.
Except you documented this one where you're relying on my memory, so you better get mine out soon.
we got to at least record it, if not. Nothing else.
You don't have to release it for 6 months. That would be fine. We'll release 10-second snippets of it over the weeks.
Yeah. All right, you know what? Let's put a fork in this one then, and call it an episode, and record the next one, and release 2 for this one. It's only fair. I mean, we did 3 episodes for the Carnival Pride, so we should do at least 2 for the Disney, I would think.
I think that would be fair, and we don't want to weigh down the listeners too badly.
Yeah. You don't want to listen to us for more than hour and 20 minutes tops.
Yeah, because you're going to need a break anyway, and you don't want to lose the good stuff at the end of this. So we'll get you another podcast.
We're kind of like Bird Box. Like, you see somebody and you kill yourself. You listen to us for an hour and 21 minutes. It's all over.
Oh, I got to do it.
This is so awful. You drive into traffic.
There's so many people listening to podcasts in their car. Stay in your lane, people. We're about to end.
We're saving you. And if you don't know what Bird Box is, it's a Netflix original movie. Go check it out. It's very long. Pretty stupid, but
it's very, very long.
Very long. Yeah. Longer than this episode.
Yeah, it's true. Well, they could have cut out the length of this episode and still had a functional movie.
Yes, indeed. Well, I think that'll wrap it up for this episode. So, I'd like to thank my panel with Joe for coming on and talking Disney Cruise. And until we stream again, keep sailing the high seas and keep making memories.
And have a Six Flags day.
Thanks for listening to the Vacationeers, Theme Parks, and More podcast. The show can be found on iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play. Please subscribe and give us a review if you like the show. Visit our website at www.vacationeerspodcast.com. For additional content, subscribe on YouTube and Twitter at Vacationeers Podcast. Please like our Facebook page, Vacationeers, Theme Parks, and More podcast. Send questions, comments, or if you'd like to be on a future episode to discuss planning or reviewing of a vacation, please email the show at vacationeerspodcast@gmail.com. This has been a Vacationeers, Theme Parks, and More production.